This morning on Today's Woman, Glamour magazine's Women of the Year. Cindy Levy, Glamour's editor-in-chief, is here, along with a few of the 2009 honorees, Dr. Maya Angelou, Serena Williams, and Marissa Meyer. Ladies, good morning to all of you. Congratulations to the honorees.
Thank you.
What's the common thread? You wanted to go beyond resumes, and these are some impressive resumes here.
Yeah, it's hard to do better than this, but really what impressed us about these women this year is that they're not just achieving for themselves, they're really expanding our understanding of what women can accomplish in this world, and that's a great message for young women.
And you wanted women who not only had achieved things for themselves, but who actively tried to inspire others.
Yes, and to borrow a phrase, if I may, from Dr. Angelou, she's said that you can't go through life with two catcher's mitts on. You got to throw back sometimes, and these women are throwing back.
Dr. Angelou, let me start with you. You come from humble beginnings, and you have risen to great heights with your words and your writing. And so you are inspiring other people, but what inspires you?
You.
That's nice.
Every human being has the possibility and the probability and the privilege, really, of inspiring someone else. Everybody. So whether you know it or not, or recognize it or not, you're a teacher. There are people watching you. Somebody says, I like the way, did you see his shoes? Do you see how he walks? She has the prettiest smile. He holds that tennis racket. You ever hear her sing? Somebody's watching. So I listen to everybody. I think of my whole body as an ear, and I listen carefully, with respect.
You know, as I see you sitting on our couch, I'm reminded that just a couple of weeks ago or a month or so ago, there were rumors going around that you were not in good health. And as a matter of fact, there were some rumors that were worse than that.
Yes,
so I'm happy to see they were greatly exaggerated. But I know that caused some trouble for your family and friends.
Serious trouble. I have a daughter, a family in Ghana. They called weeping to my housekeeper, and she doesn't speak Fanti or Tree or any of the languages, and she got nervous and she wondered what on earth, and finally she woke me up, and they'd been told I was dead.
But as we can see, you are very much alive.
I thank the Lord, and everybody who prayed.
Yeah, that's for sure. Serena, let me turn to you. You've won so much on the tennis court. You've gotten so many honors. But I'm curious how you feel about being recognized as someone who inspires other women.
Well, I really always try to inspire other women and other people in general, and recently I've gotten into lots of charity and lots of philanthropy work, and honestly, to sit here next to my idol, next to someone that I always grew up looking up to, Maya Angelou, with her work and her poems and her words and her wisdoms, it's just really just an honor for me, and I feel like I'm always open to learn. I'm still have so many different opportunities to learn and just take this experience and expand.
And I want to mention that your sister Venus was an honoree back in 2005, so this is something in the DNA here. And I think when you're asked, you say, who inspires you? Your mom should be a Woman of the Year.
Yeah, my mom is really inspirational. When my sister tragically passed, she dropped everything that day, took a flight to California, has never come back just to visit and say hi, and just still travels with me and my sister on the tour. I feel like I've never missed a day from her being my mother, or her now being the mother to 3 other young kids. And I just think that story is just so touching, and just how great she is as a woman is amazing.
Marissa, I think if people don't know, they should know that you are one of the driving forces behind the success of Google. And from what I understand, one of the things you would like to accomplish in inspiring other women in particular is to get them interested in the field of technology where they're perhaps underrepresented.
Exactly. I think that what women in technology really need is role models and inspiration. I think with the rise of the internet, what we've really seen is that women can see what technology can do. What does computer science mean? What can they achieve with that? And I think that's really what this award is about, is how can you inspire and provide role models.
I like the fact Marissa calls herself a total geek. But you also point to your mom as someone who was inspiring to you.
Absolutely. My mom was an art teacher, and she's always been really creative and always just really supportive. And I think that when you look at how she approaches people, she's just really open, and always has great ideas.
I just want to mention some of the other people featured in with beautiful pictures, by the way: Maria Shriver, Stella McCartney, Amy Poehler, Ambassador Susan Rice, and a group of Iranian women that you feature in the magazine.
A group that most of our readers probably won't have heard of, the 1 Million Signatures campaign, and they work to change the laws that make women in that country second-class citizens.
Am I putting you on the spot, Dr. Angelo, if I ask you just, I think it would be fitting to recite a couple of words from Phenomenal Woman? I mean, it's a timeless poem. If it's wrong, tell me and I'll stop.
No, please. Women are phenomenal. I know men are phenomenal, too, because I've been told that 98% of all the species which have lived on this little blob of spit and sand have become extinct. We're here, so that must mean we're in balance. Men are phenomenal. I just say this to you and other men. Write your own poem. Listen is ours.
Yeah.
Many people wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model's eyes. When I try to show them, they think I'm telling lies. I say it's in the reach of my arms. It's in the span of my hips. It's in the stride of my step. It's in the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenally. Phenomenal woman. That's me and all the awardees. That's me and Glamour magazine. That's all the women behind the scenes. Everybody's mother and grandmother and me.
4 phenomenal women. And the very much alive Dr. Maya Angelou. It's great to have you all here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice to have you.
Thank you.
And Glamour's December issue featuring the 2009 Woman of the Year hits newsstands tomorrow. Kathy Lee and Hoda will be talking to some more of this year's honorees a little later on.